They say it watches from the depths, silent, waiting. A creature older than the myths, hungrier than any beast you've ever heard of. Locals call it Nessie, but they don't say her name after dark, because those who've seen her, some never came back. How do you explain a boat vanishing without a sound? A ripple across pitch-black waters with no wind in sight? What do you say when the water suddenly turns red and there's no one left to scream? For nearly 1,500 years, the Loch Ness Monster has haunted the Scottish Highlands. But what if the stories we were told were just the beginning? What if Nessie isn't some shy serpent lurking for camera clicks, but a predator with teeth sharp enough to tear through bone, skin, and steel? Its shadow stretches beneath the surface like a curse. Some believe it's a remnant of the prehistoric past. Others think it's something worse and something that's not supposed to exist. In this video, we uncover the beast's terrifying history, the chilling details behind the most gruesome sightings, and the truth about how it hunts. The origin of the legend. The year was 565 AD. An Irish monk named St. Columba was traveling through the Scottish Highlands when he encountered terrified locals near the River Ness. They spoke of a water beast that had dragged a man under, shredding him to pieces in seconds. Columba, it said, rebuked the beast in the name of God, and it retreated. But what exactly did he see? That ancient encounter was the first written record of the Loch Ness Monster. And for over a millennium, the whispers never stopped. Loch Ness itself is no ordinary lake. It's a vast black abyss over 22 miles long and nearly 800 feet deep. Its murky water hides more than just fish. It distorts, deceives, and swallows sound whole. Scientists have said sonar equipment often malfunctions here, or picks up shapes that shouldn't exist. Locals tell tales of livestock vanishing, of ripples with no boats in sight. Ancient Scottish clans painted serpent-like beasts on stone, long before cameras and hoaxes ever existed. Some say the legend was born from fear. Others say it was carved from truth. But ask anyone who's lived near the loch, and they'll say the same thing. The monster's real, and it never sleeps. Kill count and hunting claims. They say Nessie's never hurt anyone. But then, what do you call the dozens of bodies that were never found? In 1954, a fisherman named Duncan McRae vanished while night fishing near Urquhart Bay. His boat was discovered the next morning, half submerged, claw marks gouged into the hull. No body, no blood, just his pipe, still warm. Authorities called it an accident. Locals whispered otherwise. Then there's the 1972 diving expedition. 2 marine biologists entered the loch for a routine sonar sweep. Only one resurfaced. Barely. He was shaking, eyes wide, unable to speak for 2 days. When he finally did, he said he felt a massive force wrap around my legs and teeth. Officially, it was blamed on hypothermia. But his legs bore deep circular cuts, too clean, too large. Sightings often spike in the early morning and just after sunset. Patterns, predatory patterns. Sheep vanishing from the shoreline, campers disappearing in the fog, and always the same eerie silence. There's no confirmed kill count, no autopsies, no photographs of the aftermath. But maybe that's the point. Maybe this thing doesn't just want to feed. It wants to be forgotten. To keep killing without consequence. Because the second we admit it's real, we'll have to face what else might be lurking beneath. The monster's physiology. Forget the grainy photos of a dinosaur-shaped shadow. The real Nessie is something else entirely. Eyewitnesses describe a creature over 30 feet long, its back ridged like a crocodile, skin like wet stone, its eyes black, deeper than the loch itself, dead, cold and wide, like it never blinks, like it watches everything, Some say its jaws can unhinge, revealing rows of teeth, razor-sharp, jagged like broken glass. Its fangs, said one witness, could cut through a metal anchor like it was driftwood. No bones are ever found, no blood ever floats up. That's because Nessie doesn't just kill, it consumes. It drags its prey down deep into the silt, feeding in the pitch black, leaving no trace. It's fast, too. Sonar pings from 2014 caught something moving at speeds no known creature in fresh water should be able to reach. Not a whale, not a fish, something else. And it doesn't rely on sight alone. Locals say it can feel vibrations, sensing footsteps near the shore, the ripple of paddles, even the heartbeat of something scared. Scientists who dare to speculate say it could be a prehistoric predator, like a pliosaur, but mutated by centuries of isolation and adaptation. Or worse, something ancient we've never classified. Something the Earth forgot. Because a monster doesn't need to roar to be terrifying. Sometimes, the silence is what makes it deadly. The greatest sightings. It always starts the same way, a ripple, then a shadow, then something that should not exist. The most famous photo, the surgeon's photograph from 1934, shows a long neck rising from the water, sleek and serpent-like. For decades, it was the holy grail of monster evidence. Some called it a hoax. Others believed it was the closest we'd ever come to truth. But the sightings didn't stop there. In 2007, a tourist from Leeds captured a video that stunned even skeptics. Something massive breached the surface, creating waves that rocked nearby boats, despite zero wind. The creature dove again, but not before its thick, muscular tail cracked the water like a whip. Then there's the sonar footage from Operation Deep Scan in 1987. A fleet of boats equipped with military-grade sonar swept the loch from end to end. They didn't expect much, but what they recorded chilled everyone. Several large moving objects, over 20 feet long, lurking in the depths, matching no known species. Eyewitnesses over the years tell a consistent tale, a humped back, slick skin, eyes that shimmer like wet coal. The way it moves, unnaturally smooth. Like it doesn't swim, it glides. In 2011, a couple camping near the shoreline reported hearing deep splashes around 3 a.m. The man grabbed a flashlight. What he saw was a shape, black and long, rising from the fog. It stared directly at him. He described the feeling not as fear, but submission, like prey recognizing a predator. And then there's the silence from officials. Why have sonar logs from recent government-funded scans been classified? Why are there no official statements on the dozens of unexplained sonar readings? Some believe the sightings are real. Others think the silence is even more terrifying. Because if Nessie is real, and we've known all along, what else have they been keeping hidden? Why do the locals lower their voices when they speak of her? Why do scientists avoid the loch after sunset? Why do search expeditions always stop just when they get close? Some mysteries are unsolved for a reason. Because maybe Nessie isn't just a monster. Maybe she's a warning, a reminder that the Earth still holds secrets it doesn't want to share. Creatures that don't care for cameras or legends. Beasts that aren't interested in being discovered. They're just waiting, watching. So next time you're near deep water and you feel something staring back, don't look, just run. And if you enjoyed this terrifying dive into the unknown, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Do you believe Nessie is real?